All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Dave Klemick, Nikki Earnshaw as they suck on Oragel.
Thanks for letting everyone know, Bill.
This is killing me, man. I can't believe I made it through him.
Billy is
the show, man.
the most open person there is. He's
Oh,
an
yeah.
open
Why
book.
lie?
He'll tell you he's an open book.
I get it's my tongue is like swollen because the chip is like hitting the inside of it. It's driving me nuts.
Gotta go back to the dentist.
Yeah, and speaking of
that's
open
the
books, he
spot.
said he got better grades than Bobby, too.
I did. Guy's a dum-dum.
Good luck, Danny.
He's about as sharp as a bowling ball.
He's gonna have to whistle. He's gonna have the flag tomorrow. My goodness.
Dave loves this. You know what's so funny? We got like a bunch of texts just from that alone.
Yeah.
People are funny, man.
We did.
I'll bring him in here. I'll drop the gloves. I'll knock him silly.
Is there gonna be a fight tomorrow on the air?
Maybe.
Oh man. Here we
I
go.
will not miss this.
Now it's time for our high school athletes in the spotlight, sponsored by Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Each week, Fran McLaughlin, the owner of the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township, will highlight a male and female high school athlete for their outstanding achievement in high school sports. Brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room our good friend, Fran McLaughlin. Good morning, Fran.
Good morning, Billy. How you doing, guys? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Hey, listen, Nick and I stopped in your joint on the way out of town last week, and you weren't there.
I just sneak away, you know. Take it when you can.
That's all right. We got some pretzels for the road that were very good. And, of course, we like that. Remember that you brought that pork roll sandwich for us? That was delicious.
Very much appreciated, Fran.
You're welcome. Can't go wrong with them. I'm telling you, it's an unsung hero.
All right, Fran, the holiday season, you had a lot of Christmas holiday tournaments, but now we're in January, and the seasons actually start in earnest. Like now you get into conference play, and so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, we are now the Christmas tournaments are done really in the basketball. There was a lot of them. Big one down in Wildwood last week. Went on for 7 or 8 days, a lot of great games. But, yeah, the Cape Atlantic League, which most of the teams in our area are part of, are getting going. And, it starts time to move. Actually, I just have a late schooler coming in this morning. They'll be dealing with one of our athletes of the week this week. But
all right.
So if you're a wrestling fan, I'll be out there in my truck keeping the Parkway clear. So that's what I'm doing right now. But But if you make your way up the Parkway today, they have the Catholic School Duels. It's a second-year tournament up north a little bit, up in Christian Brothers Academy. A lot of the top-ranked wrestling teams are competing in that. That goes on. I think the last ones go off at 5:30 today, where you can catch that online, the finals. Live online at NGA.com. So, yeah, we're getting going. There was a little break in most of the swimming action in the past week. They're going to start hitting the pools again. So, we'll now start to see where how the cards land with the conference season getting going.
All right, now it's time for your high school athletes in the spotlight. Go ahead, Fran. Take it away.
All right, well, let's start on the boys' side, and we'll start with a wrestler. For the week ending 12/29, we have Oakcrest senior Ryan Monroe. Oakcrest has a fairly young team, and Ryan's been leading by example. He's got 11 wins on the season, which is tops on the team. 9 of those wins have come by pin, which is currently second best in South Jersey. He finished second at the Charlotte Holiday Tournament. He was 6th at the Rumble in the Pines, but he did amass a 5-1 record and finishing 6th. And he has just like you, he has a twin brother who also wrestles for the squad. So Ryan is our boys athlete in the spotlight this week. And we move to the girls' side. We have Reese Downey, a senior guard from Absegami. Now Reese has been on the scene for a while here. She led all returning Cape Atlantic League players in points, assists, steals, and three-pointers coming into this season. She averaged almost 20 points a game as a junior, and she is off to a monster start. They actually just finished up against Vineland this morning, a 40-point win. She dropped another 26, 6 more three-pointers. But she is going over 20 points in 7 of 8 games this year. She has 2 games of 30 or more, including a season-high 32 against Atlantic Christian. She's averaging 26.6 a game, which is 3rd in the state of New Jersey right now.
Wow.
And her 32 triples before this morning also lead the state of New Jersey. So the Braves have now won 7 straight, largely in part to the play of Reese Downey since their season opening loss to Wildwood Catholic. So Reese Downey and Ryan Monroe are our athletes in the spotlight this week. And as always, they'll get a gift card to Philly Pretzel Factory and a free pretzel coupon for themselves, their teammates, and their coaches.
Outstanding, Fred. We really appreciate you. I know you're on the roads today, and you're going to be helping with that big snowstorm. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you again next Saturday.
It sounds good. Take care, guys. Stay safe in the upcoming snowstorm.
All right, there he is, Fran McLaughlin. Every Saturday we get the high school players in the spotlight, sponsored by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Each week, Fran McLaughlin, owner of the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township, will highlight a male and female high school athlete for their outstanding achievement in high school sports. Brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. That was awesome.
I love that segment.
Yeah, that's a good
you know what?
segment.
I'm going to put a couple more athletes in the spotlight
Okay.
right now, only because, every week so far, I've coached one of the athletes.
Oh,
in the
is that
spotlight
right?
How about that?
until
See
this
that?
week,
A clinic performance method.
KPM.
Performance method. But listen
love
to
it,
this
love
crazy story. My high school team in track and field, we won the 4x200 meters at the state championship and broke our school record and South Jersey record.
Really?
Just got beat by my high school. 3 kids that I coach. So
At Mainland.
Colton Donahue, yep. Christopher Keena, Jonathan Perez. I don't coach Josiah Williams, but that team just beat my school record with me, John Stone, Andrew Duran, and Aaron Finnerty.
See that?
Oh,
Records
wow.
are made
2
to be
NFL
broken.
guys that were college and all 4
Just
of us
think
are
if those
track
guys
guys
weren't
in
able to do it because they didn't.
Yeah, imagine being held back.
Being held back and not be able to break that record.
So
They broke
our
the record, but
So,
Saquon's not even getting the opportunity.
I know, but it's
He has nothing to say. Nothing
No,
to
see
say.
that?
It's
They-
like not apples to apples. What are you talking about? It's like this is
We're
like
messing with
apples
you.
to
We're messing with you.
mountains.
That's
It
really
doesn't-
cool that they did that.
Yeah, I just saw that on.
Congrats.
Online.
But you see that you just broke a record. It's a big achievement, and we're not going to get that opportunity.
2024. That was back in 1996. So how
See,
long
Nick,
is that?
put all
30
that
years?
emphasis in there, and we're not going to be able to.
28 years.
28 years.
Right?
28-year
Can I do
record.
math?
Yeah.
They had the
Something like
opportunity to
that.
break it, and it was great. I'm glad they did it. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Unfortunately, Saquon Barkley is not going to be able to get it.
You know we're going to mess with you.
Meow.
Oh, God.
Kinder, gentler. Come on, man. I'm with Seth Joyner. I don't care.
Seth Joyner, I'm surprised at because he's a defensive guy.
Yeah, you can't
And
go into
he-
a game
and he
and
wants
think
the
you're gonna
record.
get hurt.
What if it was the other side of the ball? What if Quinyon Mitchell was out there trying to get an interception record?
That's not the same.
And
It's
you're
a
like,
rushing record. He's getting the ball. He can get the ball more. On the offensive side.
Any record's
guys.
important. So
Yeah.
if Saquon, or if
I would want Quinyon to play.
If Quinyon Mitchell had 8 interceptions and was going for his 9th, and it was the all-time record, I'd want him to play.
I'd want him to play, at least be out there for like a half.
What the heck, guys?
Speaking of most,
It's this. We want to win a Super Bowl, right?
Yes.
These are loser decisions.
See, they
when
should
you're
have let
trying
him
to
play
break
last
records.
week. They should have let him cut it down so we only had to play like a couple of snaps, get the record, beat the
I'm
Giants.
calling Coach
I
Vermeil.
would have watched
I'm
that
calling Coach
documentary over and over.
Amen, Nick. Amen, Nick.
Over and
I'm
over.
calling him. I'll call Chuck Smith right now.
All right, listen. You know who leads the? C.J. Gardner Johnson. He's got 6 interceptions this
He
year.
does. He's a ball hawk.
He's one behind. There's one guy, Kirby Joseph. He has 9. Xavier McKinley. He has 7, and then
We're talking about a
CJ
record
DJ.
that has been stood for 40 years.
40 years.
It's still talked about.
And it was funny because Dave just brought up the fact that his high school track record was broken. You're talking about it, Dave. That's why you're not going to give it. Saquon's not going to have that ability to talk about that anymore.
Yeah, well, they weren't. They had to run that in order to get to the next meet. It mattered. The thing was important. They need to win
Listen,
in order to get to the next
so
meet.
Barkley's one of 8 now that's broke 2,000, 1 of 9.
Can I-
He could be 1 of 1.
Can I ask Dave a question? If he had like 47 yards to go, does he play this week?
No.
Are you kidding me?
You don't play a
Come
single
on,
snap.
Dave.
40
No.
yards? 30 yards.
No, it tells me that you're a loser and
But
what
it's
you
not.
care about. You
It's
care
about going
a
for a
record,
record.
and
I
you
am
don't
totally,
care about the Super Bowl.
I am shocked at you. I
No,
thought
man.
for
It's
sure
picking
you
up
would-
your teammate, giving your teammate an opportunity to have a chance
This
to do
makes
something
me-
extremely
this
special
makes me
against
know.
his former team who
Beyond
held him back for
shadow of a
years.
By the way, Nick, you and Mike Gill went at it the other day.
We did.
Didn't you?
You guys
I
are,
get the other side, but
you guys are polished media people. And that's where it stops. You're a media people.
I'm not a media.
I'm an
a
athlete
fan.
over here. You guys
I'm
are
a
media
fan. I'm
people.
not media. I'm a
All right?
fan.
You have me on here as a consultant from this side. I win this one. You guys lose. Bobby, I'm almost going to side with Bobby.
I'm gonna knock him out when he gets in here tomorrow. And,
Just,
and,
guys, I love you
and
so
by the
much.
way, Mr. Met, what is he smoking? I was no
Ah.
way Bobby was beating me up, and he just came after me because I was winning.
oh,
I think Bobby's got a little bit longer hair. You could grab his hair and beat him up. Do you guys always have the same haircut growing up? too?
no.
No.
I'm better looking than he.
They're identical
They're
twins. by
identical
the way,
twins. They're identical. You look the same.
You look in the mirror and go, I'm better
Identical.
looking than that guy. I'm better looking than that guy. No, you're the same.
Listen, I always used to be 10 pounds lighter than him, but I've been eating a lot lately.
Bobby gets
So
better
he's a
grades.
little
No.
he's a little thinner than me, but that won't last for long. I'll turn that.
This
around.
is going to be what happens tomorrow.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on.
Let's get nuts. Batman.
Yes, Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton Batman. Yeah, who's the best?
Hey, by the way, I'm coaching my daughter today for our first game, Christ the King against Our Lady of
What are
Hope.
you wearing on the sideline?
I'll wear my jeans and I'll wear the colors. I don't have my coach's shirt yet.
You
Did I
got to
give my-
go sweater vest.
I'm going
That's
to go.
the
No,
look.
I'm going to go sweater.
Yes.
It's maroon.
Good.
Oh,
That'll look
iconic
good.
sweater vest. I like
Yeah.
that. With a little collar popping out. Top,
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That is a
Yeah.
Schweim look.
Schweim.
Listen,
He nails it.
We're playing
Penny
Our
loafers.
Lady of Hope.
Lady of Hope.
Oh, I thought you were going to add something after
Okay.
that.
No, that's who we're playing.
Good luck.
All
Hey,
right.
man. AG got number 23. You know what she said to me? I got Michael Jordan's number. I
Nice.
said, how did you know that? She goes,
See?
I heard it from you.
There gives me hope.
At least she was paying attention.
Gives me hope that there are still Jordan fans that realize he is the GOAT out there. I'm just saying. He is the GOAT.
All right, real quick. We didn't talk about the Sixers with you because Nikki thinks it's going to be the next team to still win the.
Well, they've lost 2 in a row.
Now,
It's
is it the
fine.
next Philadelphia sports team to win the championship? Sixers?
I said what they can't be if the Eagles are before them. So they better win now because they're not playing Saquon.
Dave,
I have to change it to
what's
the
your
Eagles.
gut opinion on the Eagles? Will they get to the Super Bowl?
I do. I actually think.
Do you really believe this team will get to the Super Bowl?
I believe they really are set up for it because they're healthy, right? Their defense is playing out of their mind.
With the exception of Jalen Hurts. They're
and
healthy.
Their momentum. They have momentum, right? So, and I'm going to say, like, Jalen Hurts has showed that he is a game manager and they need him to play. If he's not healthy, then it is a big question mark. But if he's healthy, this is a Super Bowl.
I think that's
winning
being
team.
under discussed. His injury. I think it's because the whole Saquon thing. It's being under
But play this
discussed.
week. It's 3 weeks and he's missed.
He's not even on the practice
It's
field.
13 days since he's been.
Something to monitor. That's for sure. He's
That
out.
is true. I'll give you that. That's a good point.
Being under discussed.
All right. Hey, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. That's the Circle Liquor Store. Now, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month they'll have private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Dave Klemick, Nikki Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.